tell you something?
What do you know about Wakanda?
If you came to this video for anything other than intense Black Panther fandom,
don't freeze.
I never freeze.
I'm very sorry, but you're in the wrong place.
I waited my entire life for this. The world's gonna start over. I'ma burn it all.
Taking the #1 spot and quite a few records along with it is Black Panther, bringing in a massive $192 million over the weekend. There are plenty of milestones to get to, but we'll start with this one. Aside from Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis, Black Panther is a virtually all-black cast featuring some of the best African-American talent Hollywood has to offer. Black Panther is the first Black Marvel hero to get their own standalone feature film. The story on screen is crafted by a Black director, and the words spoken were written by Black writers. And yet, the story of Wakanda appealed to everybody. So much so that it managed the second highest debut of any movie from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, only falling behind the first Avengers film. Point being, diversity in film is not only good for the soul, it can be good for your bottom line as well. Now, about those records. Black Panther is far and away the biggest February debut in box office history, stealing the top spot from Deadpool, which made just over $130 million in 3 days. Falling behind iconic franchises like Star Wars and Jurassic Park, Black Panther is the 5th best domestic debut in box office history, but it's the biggest debut ever that isn't a sequel. This also marks the best opening for an African-American director in movie history, beating out F. Gary Gray's Fate of the Furious. Along with putting up staggering box office numbers, Black Panther has also been a critical marvel. No pun intended.
It's important, but it's also really, really fun.
He manages, like you said, to give us real characters that have real relationships.
This is just this gorgeous movie that is set on a continent of the planet, you know, that is there, but movies are never made about it in this country.
It's the highest rated superhero film on Rotten Tomatoes to date, with a 97% on the tomato meter. It's very difficult to meet the kind of expectations that were placed on Black Panther from the beginning, but all hail King T'Challa and his very, very impressive debut. Taking the #2 spot this week is Peter Rabbit, earning an estimated $17 million in its sophomore weekend. And falling to #3 this week is 50 Shades Freed, with an estimated $16.9 million. As for next week, want to know what's scarier than an alligator almost eating you?
Sharks have teeth like that. It's not possible.
A shark alligator almost eating you.